Hi everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I have the second of two Crafty Roulettes for the holiday season. If you missed my last one, I will try to remember to link my playlist on the Inslate at the end. But last time I got like, everything was so holiday themed, which was kind of nuts. I was expecting something completely different. And I thought I would go ahead and do this one more time. And yes, I'm filming it on the same day. Thank you very much. As I mentioned before, pre-filming, I don't even know when this video will go up, to be quite honest. But let's start with stamp sets. Now, pushing up glasses that aren't there. If I get a stamp set that I have sold, I of course will not, I'll have to roll again. Hopefully when this video goes up, my stash is all completely gone, but if it's not, you can check that out on my channel. So let's find a stamp set. That's Jeopardy. No, that's Wheel of Fortune. Penguin, An Amazing Friend. I don't have that one, so let's do it again. Paper Ink Hello Spring. Okay. I'm pretty sure I still have that one. Let's pick some paper. Hello Spring. I think that's the one with the bunnies. I'm pretty sure I have that one. Doodlebug Simply Spring. Okay. Let's choose a technique. I will look in just a second to see if I have that paper ink one. I know I sold both of my summer ones. We got that one last time. Let's get a different one. Make it monochromatic. Okay, and let's pick a die. Roxy, no ma'am. Cozy Burrow. That actually may work out. Okay, so let's head over to the craft table and we'll get started on this project. Oh, y'all, this may be damn near impossible. So here's the Hello Spring stamp set. It's got some cute bunnies. Then this is the Cozy Burrow die from Hello Bluebird. So it just looks like it's underground. And then this is the paper pad. How I'm supposed to do this monochromatic? Your girl don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I have to do a solid or like this kind of, well, this will actually work. Yeah? Are we going purple? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, watch me not even have that purple because it's my favorite. I've already used it up. Look at that. Oh, here's blue. Y'all. Okay, so let me show you what else I brought in. I brought in some other dies, stamp sets. So this is the Hello Bluebird one. This is the one that actually goes, well, it coordinates with the Cozy Burrow. That one. Here's this one because it sets the scene. I want it to look like we're in a living room. But there's also this one. Also from Paper Ink that has little presents and a little fireplace. I'll have to see which one is best to scale. And then I thought Oh So Merry or It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year would make a good sentiment. So wish me luck because this not gonna be easy for dang sure. This not gonna be easy. I can't promise that this is the worst card I've ever made, but this is definitely not a card that I love, but I may play around with this layout again and just see if I can get something that I like a bit better. We'll just have to see how the rest of the month goes. So I am doing this voiceover on November the 2nd, November the 1st, November the 2nd through November the, what is that, the 5th, the 6th. I'm having my loading dose of my IVIG infusion. So I wanted to make sure that I had some stuff ready to go for you guys. So I hope you enjoy, or I have been enjoying. I think this is going to go up probably the week after, maybe even closer to Thanksgiving, maybe? I don't even know. So I kind of used the stamps to kind of set the scene how I wanted it. And then I am stamping these with my MFT Extreme Black Hybrid ink. And initially I was going to stamp the rug, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and paper piece that. So I'm going to bring in a piece of paper to stamp that. So this was the hardest part. Trying to find colors that worked. And that kind of went together. So monochromatic, it was just shades of blue. So I had the light blue, and then I had a navy blue, and then I had some kind of bluey green turquoise colors, and then some more teals. So it's just kind of shades of blue to be monochromatic. And again, I really like how the coloring turned out for the most part. It's just, it was just weird. And you guys saw me color this stamp set last year. And if I can remember, I will try to remember to put that on the Inslate, but it was part of last year's holiday card series or Elfmas. I don't remember which one, but it was one of the two. And last year I colored it so it was a nighttime scene, and I really had fun with that. But this one, again, I am trying to be as monochromatic as possible. So this is actually a stamp set from Clearly Besotted. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. They do adorable, 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 adorable designs. They've released kind of their Christmas winter. I was looking at it today, just window shopping, and it's just so stinking adorable. But there's so many stamps, even after selling so many, that I still have so many stamps that I still haven't used. So I'm probably going to continue with my no-buy, or restart my no-buy for 2022. We'll just have to see and wait and see what happens. I have to get through the next couple of months first. And as you guys know, I mentioned that I might take a hiatus. I haven't decided, but if I do, I will definitely let you guys know. I think it's really going to depend on how this month goes. So yeah, because I have the infusions this week, and then next week I have 5 doctor's appointments. 5. Plus another infusion. So it's going to be busy, busy, busy. And again, that's why I wanted to make sure I got some filming done ahead of time for you. So once I have the chair looking how I want it, I actually have a chair this color. Well, no, it's a bit more green. It's more like a turquoise, maybe a teal. I don't know. It's a bit more green though. So the fireplace, I think, was probably one of the hardest things because, again, it's just not colors that you're used to seeing. Like, you're not used to seeing a blue flame, and you're not used to seeing, you know, a turquoise fireplace. Although I would do a turquoise fireplace if we hadn't already done ours black and white. If I can remember, I'll try to remember to... If I can remember, I will insert a picture of my living room with the chair and the fireplace. But if I forget, I apologize. You can find that on probably on Instagram, I'm gonna guess, and possibly on Pinterest too. So I tried to bring in different tones for the fireplace, separate from what I did on the chair, just to have them kind of stick out from each other. So again, the fireplace has a bit more of the greens. I'm still using BGs, but for this one I'm using a little bit, I think I used mostly like BG 15, etc. And then for the chair I used like BG 49, like some more of those kind of darker teal moments. Then for the tree, I just used like BG 10, and then I'm going in with the same colors that I used on the chair and the fireplace for the presents and the ornaments, and not doing like any like serious blending. I mean, I did on the chair, and I really love how that turned out, but not necessarily for these. So yeah, this one was a bit harder than this one was a bit harder than the last one. I mean, the last one was pretty simple. And honestly, the only thing that really threw me for a loop with this card was that burrow die. And if I thought about it, I could have cut it out like the fireplace and just used that as the die, or just cut out a fire, but I really wanted to set the scene. This is me doing too much and trying to find a cohesive way to have a card. Is this the hardest one I've done for? No, I think that snowman, that snowman card with the praying might have been the hardest one, but this was a close second. So I wanted to keep the bunnies a bit more on the white side, so I just used a light BB and then went over it with the blender pen. And then I was trying to decide how I wanted this to work. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere, oh, excuse me, I'm going to cut out everything first. I do wish I had the dies for the bunnies. I don't think she makes, I say she, I believe it's a they. The owners of Papery Ink. I don't think that they have coordinating dies. I kind of wish they did. And I wish I could figure out what the heck is wrong with my silhouette. I think I mentioned that it wasn't in the print preview. Like it just hasn't been working correctly. The software, not the hardware. Silhouette has a really hard time keeping up with all of Mac's OS operating system updates. So it can tend to be really buggy. So I'll have to figure it out. But there was an issue when I was going through print preview in order to print things out. So I was like, well, you can't use that. So I went ahead and adhered this tree trunk to a piece of navy. And then I went ahead and used a stitch rectangle die to cut that out. And I used the stitch rectangle to cut out the cloud paper as well. Both of these patterns are from that Doodlebug paper pack. And then I'm bringing in some blues to decide which blue I want. And then I find this one from MFT. I think this is Beyond Blue? Blue Beyond? I really need to keep track of stuff like this. I can never remember. And here I was looking for my bone folder. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, where did it go? So I was trying to put stuff away, etc. This is what happens when you make more than one card back to back to back. You lose stuff, and I just need to get better about cleaning as I go. I'm awful at that, by the way. Awful. So I'm going to go ahead and get things adhered. I'm just using some tape runner. This is some that I get off Amazon. I actually ended up buying a case. It was 12 8-packs, I think. It ended up being less expensive than buying it 8-pack at a time, so I ended up doing that. So I went ahead and adhered that top layer. I believe it's crooked. That's another reason why I wasn't so keen on this card. But when I cut out everything, I went around it with a black marker. That's something that I tend to do. That way it doesn't look like it looks like it's been stamped and cut out. So I'm bringing in a blue from Gina K to stamp the sentiment. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That is the one from the bears that are skating. I haven't had a chance to use that one. I hope to get to use it soon. So I'm using the exact same stitch rectangle dies to cut this out. So I'm going to share this with you, and then I'm going to turn it over to real-time Misty, like real-time when I was filming this video, Misty. She'll tell you her thoughts and opinions on this card, and yeah, so, okay. Y'all. I don't know if you can see. I actually hit the marker that I went around with, so I've got a little black on the face, but that's okay because I don't love this card anyway. I finished it and I did it, and this is definitely not one that is going to go in the Etsy shop. This is probably going to go ahead and just make its little way on into the trash can. I will say that I think I met the challenge head on, but I don't know. It's not one I love. That's for sure. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Let me know what you think of this card down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.